Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, Never Too Old. Today we're building benches. So I need a bench here, a small one. This is going to be my work area under this window. There'll be a table around about there in the middle with my bench there. And then farther down the way here, ignore that wood, that's for the bed. Farther down the way here we're going to have the bench running from this cupboard to the counter, which is going to come in around about 18 inches, 19 inches from the back, and also a bench on this side. So let's get cracking. Right, so a quick and heavy shower just bucketed out of the heavens, and I had to run like a hellion to get everything covered up. That tarpaulin is in the garden. Look at the slugs. Yeah, this is the joy of not having a garage or workshop to work in. I mean, there's plenty of room in this house or around the house to put a garage. The builders just didn't think to do so. Alright, let's get back at it. Alright, so that is the front frame done. I have put the posts, fitted the posts this way and this way because it gives it a stronger support. If I put it on sideways, it would only be as strong as whatever my fastenings were. So let's put it in place. Alright, so that's where we are so far. What I'm going to do on this end is make a frame of its own, because I need to attach my board to that side. So we have a square. The other side is going to just be one beam across here, and then I'm going to have the back beam and supporting beams against the board. So, because I didn't have the first clue about what I was doing when I first started building this van, this cabinet is not square, as you can see. So we do have a gap at the bottom. I'm not worried about that at all. But that frame is square, and attaching to that frame, which gives me my base. So now I need to cut another 18 inch, only because that cabinet is not square. It's actually 18 inch and a half. So I'm a ½ inch out on the cabinet because it's a wee bit wonky. A bit like myself really. But anyway, yeah, we're getting there. So I'll get that one cut 18.5 inches. I'll double measure it again just in case. And then we'll do the back support, which will be the same as the front. no, it'll be a wee bit shorter because obviously I have this join here, so I just need a wee bit shorter to go across that bit there, and then a strut in this corner and then a strut in the middle, which will just basically rest on the ground. I'm not putting a bottom frame on it, it's not necessary. Alright, we're flying! Yeah. Of course, the only part I put this in is where I've got a wee gap at the bottom. Excellent job, Paola. Excellent. Here we go. Let's have that straight now. Yeah, should be. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. But anyway. Okay, we're pretty solid, we're not going anywhere. So that is that so far. I'm not putting a side on here because we're going to be using this for storage. So eventually, I mean, I've put that on temporarily so it looks better. I'll probably take that off and or not take it off and just put a fascia part on here, but I'm going to put a hinge, if you can see what I'm looking at. I'm going to put a hinge here and have this door open out. I would like to have put a hinge on the top, but the window ledge sill thing, whatever the hell this is called, is in the way. So if I'd have tried to pull it up this way, it would have caught. I could have gone that way. I might still, I don't know. It's up in the air right now. So my next thing is to get a seat on. Now the piece of wood I've got is too small, probably in every aspect, but that's the general idea. So it's not going to be square, obviously, because this cabinet isn't square. So that's going to be a bit of a tricky one, but I'll get it done. And then I'll just sit it on the top. So, and I'm pretty sure, do you know what, let's give it a go, shall we? Even though I'm not fastened it on and I don't want to end up breaking my neck, but we'll give it a go. Oh, this is where Pamela falls in. Right, so there you go. And that's not even fully on. So we're pretty solid. It's not going anywhere. And then of course, for any of those of you who are thinking, bloody hell, that's very deep. It is deep, but what you've got to remember is there's a back cushion coming here. So if I'm sitting, like, for example, like this, that's a big gap. But if I'm sitting all the way back, that back cushion will be coming here, and that's me sitting with my feet flat on the floor quite comfortably and then leaning up against the back cushion. So it's actually not as deep as it looks. Alright, so bit of a short one this time, but that's me done and dusted for today. Maybe in my next video I'll do the larger bench, which is probably going to be a bit easier, to be honest, because I don't have to put this bloody another side panel on. It'll be attached to the cupboard and to the counter on one side, the cupboard on one side and the counter on the other. So yeah, I'm going to say bye for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, give me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, hit the bell, all that palaver. Please leave me a comment and say hi. It's really, you know, and also if you do watch, and I'm probably going to sound like I'm begging now, but the likes really do make a difference. I know I am a culprit of watching people's videos and going, oh yeah, that's amazing, I'm forgetting to like. But if you do give me a like, it does help with the algorithm, and it would help me keep this channel going. So I'm going to say bye for now, and always remember, you're never too old.